Lions TV, this is your post-match analysis video for yesterday's 2-0 defeat against West Brom at the Hawthorns. I said it in my full-time reaction, 10 out of 10 for effort, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. Let's take a look at the 11 that started the match. 4 changes were made yesterday and it was close to the team that a lot of the fans have been crying out for. Was it the right answers? Let's try and pick the bones out of it. It was Ben Amos in goal. Marlon Romeo returned to the team at right back. James Meredith was left back. It was great to see the return of Big Byron Webster in central defence with Jake Cooper alongside him, Jed Wallace on the right, Yuri Skalak on the left, central midfield with Sean Williams and Ryan Leonard, and up front, Steve Morrison, and this was the big one, Tom Bradshaw, as Lee Gregory dropped to the bench. Was that the 11 that I would have picked? Nearly. Let's put it that way. I don't think McLaughlin did a lot wrong to get dropped out, to be honest. And yes, we do look a lot more promising, and we seem further advanced with Romeo on the pitch. But both goals not come from the right hand side, but the left backs put it in for the second one. The first one's come from a corner on Marlon's side. Listen, he wasn't involved in either of the goals in any way. But I don't know. I just feel a bit more solidly defensively if McLaughlin's on the pitch. Central defence, Big Byron, he was the one bright spark for me yesterday. Along with the team battling, Byron Webster was the one bright spark for me yesterday. Over the moon to have Big Byron back, and it just felt like there was a presence there. He's cool as a cucumber. He's pouring a bit of pudding, mind. He's as wide as his eye these days, but it didn't matter. He's just calm on the ball. He's just strong, and he's still a very good defender at the standard of football. And we was much better off with him at centre defence. Midfield, people crying out for Yuri Skalak to start. I was one of them. He seemed very lightweight to me. And I know it's going to take him time to get into the games. But yeah, he just kept getting knocked off the ball. A couple of times he went down injured, eventually being replaced by Aidan O'Brien. Up front was the one for me. Yesterday confirmed what I feared, and that Tom Bradshaw is not a long-term replacement for Steve Morrison. Absolutely no doubt about it. I don't think we're ever going to see Lee Gregory play alongside Tom Bradshaw, which begs the question: who is Bradshaw? Listen, he's obviously come in for competition for places. We know that. That's the name of the game these days in football. You don't have your starting 11. You have a squad, and everyone fights for their place, in which in turn pushes players to fight harder for their place. But a mate of mine summed it up perfectly. John O'Mara, he said to me, "There's no way in the world he's going to be better than Lee Gregory." Lee Gregory, along with Sean Hutchinson, are the best 2 players of the club. Never in a million years is Bradshaw going to be better than Gregory. He's just not. Gregory's a fantastic player. The only thing that Gregory doesn't get is the goals, but we'll delve into that shortly. I felt for Bradshaw yesterday because, as Big Pete O'Mara was saying in his fan reaction, you know, he's not the biggest, Bradshaw. He's quite lean. He's quite slim. He's not the paciest. So it's you know, we know what you get with Gregory. You know he's a workhorse. You know Morrison's a target man. Is Bradshaw a poacher? If he is, he's not going to be poaching many goals from 70-yard crossfield balls. That's for sure. So, yesterday, it was an improvement on QPR. Listen, we couldn't have gone any further backwards than after QPR. The fans yesterday were in fantastic voice. The away fans, deafening. Brilliant. One of the best turnouts and best vocally I've seen for a very long time at a away game. So, well done to everyone that travelled. I just felt it was a little bit like when we played Man United in the cup final. We was going there knowing we was going to lose. If we got near their goal, it was, we've tried hard. It's progression. We got near their goal. And I felt yesterday West Brom knew that and they didn't really have to get out of second gear until they thought, hang on, 70 minutes in, we need a goal here. And then they got their goal. The first one came, it was a great save from Ben Amos. And as the ball drops, I don't know, their players first to react, and two of our players, I don't even know who it was, I ain't seen the replay, but they're both standing right underneath it. And I just feel that someone could have had an attempt to get it, and as soon as that goal went in, it was good night Vienna. Second goal come not long after, ball across the left back. Kieran Gibbs had too much time on the ball and he slots it across. But yeah, I mean, I said in my pre-match we could nick it. Did I really believe that? Probably not. We are banging trouble. We're absolutely banging trouble. And it's not the clientele we need to change. I mean, we've gone a little bit Holloway towards the end of the game. We finished with 4 centre forwards on the pitch, and it's a little bit, Holloway had no ideas, and it seems we've run out of ideas. We got no aggression going forward. We don't really get in many good areas, and I don't know why. The clientele isn't the problem. As I said yesterday in my full time, you could play Elliott up front, you play Morrison, you could have Messi up front there yesterday. If he's not getting the ball, he's not going to be able to do anything with it. And that's why when people say Lee Gregory doesn't get the goals, tell me any chances he gets. We don't get any balls in the box. I think I'd rather play Scallock on the right and Jed on the left, if anything, because Scallock, yeah, I mean, Jed's more capable of cutting and doing the damage, and I think Scallock will be better on the right with Marlon alongside him. But I don't know, we just seem not with it. I don't know what's happened. I said that I felt the manager had lost the dressing room. I don't think that's the case. I think yesterday showed that. But we just seemed like we'd accepted we wasn't good enough, and we was just, we tried hard, and unfortunately, trying hard ain't going to dig us out of this hole that we are absolutely, definitely in. I don't know what to say. I mean, Sheffield United is now massive. We absolutely got to turn this around as soon as possible. We need 3 points, but the team will pick. I haven't got the first clue of the 11-0 pick. Up front, I just don't know what he's going to do. I really don't. Tom Elliott comes on and is winning more innings than Morrison is, which is worrying. We've got to change the way we play. It's not the clientele, as I just said, it's the system. And we've got to change the system. And when people say, and I said it in my pre-match, oh, it's hard, you can't change this statement. Of course you can. No, to contradict myself, it's probably not that hard. All the players have come through academies and played football their whole life. Everyone knows how to knock a ball around. Shape, basic shape, and getting people on the overlap, just knocking the ball around, getting balls into the box, because as long as Lee Gregory and Tom Bradshaw's have got holes in their arses, they're not going to score goals if they don't get balls in the box. They're just not going to score it. It's impossible. You can't go fishing without a rod. It just ain't going to happen. So we are in trouble. The cup is a distraction, which I don't think we fucking need. We need to get knocked out of that cup Tuesday, in my opinion, and we need to focus on staying this division, because there is a real strong possibility we could get relegated here. So that's your lot for this post-match analysis video. Yeah, sorry about to watch this. Sorry if I probably ruined your Sunday and dragged back the memories of yesterday, but this is football, this is life, and we've had it great for the last 18 months to 2 years, and there will become times like now where we've got to dig in, grind it out as a fan base, as a football team, and as a club, and turn it right around. And that starts with a chance next Saturday at home to Sheffield United. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.